Hi, give me a second to find the video. Make sure that you guys share this out too. I'm waiting for it to load. I'm going to do a little bit of an energy update, but I want to talk about the 144,000 number again, because we know that numbers have a lot to do with this reality and what we're doing here, so I'm going to do a little rant on that before I get started. Make sure you guys share this feed out. I'm still doing the same. I'm always banned to my own little areas, so I always need you guys to help share this feed out every time. So I give away activation off of every video, but a lot of you guys can't catch me live because I'm on UK time. It's cool, you can still participate because I don't find the person until at least the next day. So make sure you guys share this feed out. I'm switching back to the Ascension cards today. I'm always kind of playing around with what cards I'm using. So make sure you drop your card if you're going to want a name. Drop your name if you're going to want a card. I'm about to get started. A lot of people are feeling these huge shifts that we're making on collective levels too. This is a very powerful energy this month for our awakening and this ascension. I keep on telling people that from this point until the end of the month, it is going to wake up the next wave of light workers that are doing all of this with us. So this is a very exciting time. I've been putting out a lot of articles on the 144,000 number because it's very relevant to what we're doing here. And so I'm going to do a little quick rant on that, and then I want to talk a little bit about the grid and the new 5D body type, and I'm going to get into cards really fast, so I always kind of race through this part. Alright, we see this 144,000 number surfacing a lot pertaining to light workers. If you want to understand the earth, you're going to have to think of it in terms of the human body because it is no different. It has the same type of systems. And if you think of how complex the human body is, you know, we have tons of energy vortexes, we have tons of meridians and things like that. It's very complex, just like the planet. There is this ley line energy grid that is encompassing the whole planet. There are some sacred sites on a lot of these areas. You guys are familiar with the pyramids of Giza, Stonehenge, and a lot of other areas like Jerusalem would be near a Stargate area as well. And there's a lot of these areas where a lot of this natural earth energy flows very freely, and they're higher frequency places a lot of the time. That is what brought me to the United Kingdom because I'm playing Explore the Consciousness Grid, and I wanted to come check it out and to be able to work with these energies and see what was going on here on this island with that area, because I believe it's been negatively hijacked in a lot of ways, and I'm needed here as a grid worker, as are a lot of people. So we see that in America, a lot of this consciousness grid has been hijacked as well, that there are actual structures in these really sacred areas energetically that are harnessing this energy for the negative or siphoning it. We're seeing this have very real effects on the frequency worldwide because all of the energy that feeds the entire ley line system of the planet comes from the United Kingdom. This is the heart chakra of the planet, so it feeds energy to the ley lines that connect around the entire planet. If you have energy being siphoned here, then you're going to feel it in America when they're not getting the energy that they need delivered to their grids over there. Problem solved. We enter the picture, the star seeds. Yes, so this consciousness grid has clearly been infiltrated. You can see that a lot of Russia and America have set up military bases on these ley line areas in weird places like Guam and places like Antarctica to try to take over this consciousness grid in whatever capacity. So we were sent here. We are making new grid points. We're actually connecting new grids of light through us and through our energy. We really are these grid points right now as grid workers. And in whatever way we're creating this new grid of light that is of the fifth dimensional level, so they have their little third dimensional consciousness grid, and we're creating a new one. Just simply by vibrating and being ourselves energetically, we have a higher frequency energy that we're holding, and through our spiritual positions, we're very much connected to this grid. That's why it's never been more important that you're on point energetically. We always feel this hero kind of complex that we want to save everyone else and help everyone else, and we're always pouring a lot of energy out as healers and empaths, but we really need to make sure that we're good and that we're on point energetically first, because we're so much connected to this grid. The Earth is made up of 144 main grid points on that grid. Your human body is made of 144 sacred geometry patterns. That is what you are made of. Your brain has 144,000 cerebral cells in it. There are 144,000 cells in your human body that go around as specialized cells and heal all the other cells that are sick or damaged and repair them. I view our job much like that as light workers, that we are the ones that are the energy workers, and we go around and we heal this whole planet, much like the little cells in the body. What happens if you have a negative cell in your body? It probably becomes cancerous, right? You can look at people as negative or positive polarity too, much like cells, right? If you have a negative cell, it's going to go around and damage the other little cells, and that cell will probably either repair itself or it's going to die, right? What happens to the cells in the body? It either repairs itself and heals or probably dies, and that's a lot like humanity and what is going on right now. If you have a negative polarity or are having a lot of negative experiences, you tend to leave this human experience very rapidly. Ascension has also stopped the aging process as we know it, that at whatever age you woke up at, it's going to drastically change your body. Here is how. We have two different body types. We have a third dimensional body type, the people that are asleep. When I was asleep, my chakras were real blocked up and I wasn't getting the right kind of energy that I needed, and I was at a low frequency. So the third dimensional body is very dense. It's vibrating at third dimensional frequencies, which are very low, very dense. And it's a lot heavier to operate. When we're waking up, we're changing our body type. We're shifting back to the fifth dimensional etheric light body, that rainbow light body. And our bodies are changing on every level right now as we're doing this ascension process. The fifth dimensional light body is attuned to fifth dimensional frequencies, so you'll have fifth dimensional access. It looks a lot like the regular third dimensional body type, but it's a lot lighter. It's on much higher frequencies. It's able to hold more light, more love, more energy, things like that. It's continually expanding as well. You're going to have all your chakras open and flowing and the right kind of energy that you need. So I know that the body types look very similar, but they're much different. I just did a feed on this in my group too, in my Sparks the Divine Light Healing group. I go live there before I do this video. And I was talking about the food and how it's changing for these body types. I don't want to talk about the same thing on here. If you guys want to hear more about what I'm talking about, make sure you guys go watch the Sparks the Divine Light Healing 420 feed I just did. I have 2 groups on here. I do put the links below after every video, but there's so many comments that get lost a lot. So make sure if you're not in that space, you join it so you can see more videos on the same kind of stuff I do every day. I went a lot more deep into this subject. 144,000 are the minimum amount of light workers that are needed to do a planetary ascension. That is the minimum amount of people that we need to ascend. These are the roles that we took on as ascended masters, and it's time that we really remember who we are during this time. The ones that are awake now are those 144,000 around us, those light anchors, those ones that came here to do this on every level. So you know what? We don't need humanity to wake up. People are thinking that we need to wake the masses and we need everyone to do this ascension. No, what's going to happen is we're going to do this planetary ascension. Yes, we should be worried less about waking up grandma and our friends and more worried about what we're doing here during this time right now. Because we're going to do this. The 144,000 are all that we need, and we have everything we need. We're awake, we're present, we're here. Trust me, everyone on that list is awake during this time right now and working on themselves energetically. So we're going to do this. We're going to vibrate high enough that we put this entire planet into the higher dimensions with our vibration. We're going to make this planet ascend ourselves alone. So everyone is thinking that we need to wake up the masses and humanity has to wake up to do this ascension. No, we have everything that we need. Everything is going as planned. And just by us vibrating, we're going to do this planetary ascension. And we're not only going to do it, we're going to make it happen for the rest of humanity. I look at that like a safety net. That, you know, just in case we couldn't wake up humanity, this is a third dimensional planet where people are having a hard time progressing past their karmic experiences and lessons. Just in case we knew that we could. We ensured that just us alone, that 144,000 is enough to do this. Well, we are waking up humanity, believe it or not. Yes, more are awakening from being around us. More people are getting into the spiritual, becoming better people from our effects on this planet and the work that we're doing, and it's really affecting people. Like I said, make sure you guys share this out. I know there's a lot to talk about today. I'm trying to fit it in a little feed. I didn't go live yesterday either. So I have so much information to get out fast before this full moon. I'm going real fast. Bear with me. I'm going to talk ascension symptoms too. Listen, if you guys have video topics, hit my business page inbox, which is the best way to reach me, with anything you guys want me to talk about on feed, because I'll either cover it on this feed or probably my other feed I do, or in some type of way on video, because I know a lot of people have questions, and like, I'm not the type that's going to go right back to you like a novel to answer them. It's better for me to do video responses to people. So if you guys have anything ascension that you want to hear more about, hit my business page inbox. I had to do my little ad. I am working really hard on a lot of the classes that I'm doing. I've been getting attuned a lot lately. I've been taking a lot of classes to expand the classes that I have on my site. I've been really investing in myself and my energy a lot lately. So I've been adding new classes to my site. Make sure you guys check those out. The best thing that anyone can be doing is learning how to master their universe right now. Yes, I know we want to change the collective in the world, but the first step is to change your universe before you even delve into that collective, right? So we really need to master your world. For me, I had to learn how to master energy because I was putting out low frequencies, I was making myself sick, I ultimately wasn't very happy in my life, and I had this awakening, and I learned how to manifest and change the frequencies I was putting out. I learned how to come back to love, and this stuff really works. It changed my life overnight, so I had to get on feed and try to tell people, this is the stuff I'm doing, I'm detoxing, I'm, staying higher vibe, I'm doing this, and it's working amazing, so that I could share this stuff, because it really works. That's the thing. And a lot of people come to me and they say, I don't know if manifesting works. You do. Your entire first half of your life, you pretty much manifested everything you didn't want and all of your fears on a loop, just by putting out those fearful thoughts and the things you didn't want to see. You did a nice tour of it. So now we're ready to progress forward. Humanity is moving from a state of karma, where our past, when we were asleep, those lessons were real karmic in nature. The things that we were doing coming back to us exploring karma. We're moving to a space of dharma, where we're changing our frequencies. We're putting out good energy. We're helping heal humanity. We're putting out love vibes now. And that's coming back to us in good karma, in dharma, in every level. So we're shifting out of that karma space into one of dharma and abundance for humanity too. And us just changing our frequencies and our thoughts on every level. If you guys are empaths, you're a healer. Congratulations. They want you to play the victim. They want you to be posting your narcissist, awful ex-boyfriend stories all over the wall, crying about how awful everyone was in your life, including your parents, and all of this stuff. That's what the elite want from you. They've even given your, dynamic stalkers cute little labels like narcissist and things like that. But let me tell you the truth. You're a healer on every level. You're absorbing energy. You're taking it in. A lot of times you guys are feeling how other people are feeling because you're meant to be healing these things on every level. So congratulations, you are not only an empath, you are a healer on whatever level. And I know we have a lot of missions here, and they all come together like a puzzle, but these are missions of healing in every regard. This whole planet needs a lot of healing, even the light workers right now. So these will be missions of healing. Check out my Reiki classes if you guys haven't been Reiki attuned. You guys know I send you the material, videos, and attune you when you're ready. Check out my activations too. The best thing you can be doing is investing in your energy right now and working on it. I've been doing a lot of energy work, clearly, in my own life, and it's been really amazing for me and transforming. So make sure you guys check out those activations too with what you're doing. It really helps your ascension. We tend to carry around, I'm trying to find the feed. We tend to carry around all this energetic debris and baggage. We let our parents program us, number one. Sorry. We let asleep parents program us because you know that conscious parenting is just happening now with you guys. that you guys have very asleep parents, unfortunately, right? Welcome to this planet. And we're now just conscious parenting. So we let our parents program us. We took on all their pain, their trauma, that whole bloodlines on top of our own stuff. And we're taking on all of this energy too, because we're doing these 9-to-5 jobs. We have kids. You guys are in the matrix. You're going grocery shopping. Whatever you're doing, you're absorbing energy like a sponge on whatever level. So it's a really good idea to learn how to get rid of those energies, clear them, heal yourself. Bye. So it really helped me learning about energy, because energy makes up everything in this matrix. So if you can master energy, you can pretty much put that into action to master your universe. So it's really good to have this kind of energetic understanding or knowing again, because that's all we're going to have to do this. In case you didn't realize, we're star seeds. We didn't pick the best the best experiences. We were not going to be the elite in the government or whatever, right? So we're kind of at the bottom doing this. We're going to do this with just our energy and our knowing and our understanding spiritually. So it's really important that we get to a good place energetically, because it's all we have to do this on every level, that consciousness grid. Hold on, my comments aren't showing. Bethany Kent, good. Dance. Big topic. We forgot how to have fun. I'm a starseed. I'm much too serious, if you know me. Well, I like to think I have an amazing sense of humor about things. In my own life, I'm very serious. I feel like I'm just doing my mission all the time and working so much and doing Prison Planet and all this stuff. And it makes you so serious, right? Like, makes you so serious to deal with all this stuff at once. This is an intense journey. Have fun. Go play. When I want to connect with elemental energies, I would probably go put a dress on that was cute and like ridiculous, like princess dress. You guys see it, right? And I'm going to draw those energies to me, because I'm going to be having fun. They would much rather play mission with me when I'm playing fairy princess than when I'm playing bitchy starseed. So you'll draw better energies to you. Have fun, dance. You'll draw more of those magical elements to you when you do. It'll raise your vibration. It'll move your energy. We're always so stagnant with our energy. I'm a Taurus. I like to lay around and chill a lot, right? So that makes your energy stagnant. If you get up, you exercise, you move around, you dance, you're moving the energy in over-the-top ways. I always say kids are masters at that. They love dancing and running around. But they're actually masters at moving the energy around us that way. Move around more. Dance. I see you are anyway. So it's like reassurance. More fun. More ridiculous fun things. People are so serious in this matrix and they worry much too much, and then you put those vibrations out with those thoughts and you create more of what you don't like. We need to really shift the vibration around here. We need to learn how to have more fun and to lighten up. What's the point of working all the time, I figure, if I can't stop and enjoy my life for a minute? So stop and enjoy your life more. Where you're at, because we're always trying to work towards these future goals and where we want to be, and we just really need to be in gratitude in the now and anchored more into the moment. More fun, truly wild, good, protection, perfect, things I'm working on, right? Things I'm always trying to teach, little things like spiritual protection. Like, I can't begin to tell you how putting myself in spiritual protection or white light before I go to sleep makes me sleep 1,000,000 times better, and I have less spiritual influence in the other realms when I'm not as consciously aware of what's going on. So we really need to get adept in protection. I always tell you guys that if someone would have cut my cords when I was going through the matrix, they probably could have saved me a lot of hassle in my journey. Call back your power, cut your cords, soul retrieval. It's everything that I'm about. We need to let go of the toxic people around us. I just said it on my last feed that there are 144,000 light workers at the minimum that are going to come together right now. And you guys only have 5,000 friends on your Facebook page, right? Sorry, you only have slots for 5,000 of those light workers, and many of those slots are being filled up by old friends you don't really vibe with, toxic family members, people you never talk to, people you don't even know. So you guys might want to purge your Facebook pages more, because you're now vibrating at a frequency where you're feeling this calling being put out for you to join the rest of your consciousness group on whatever level. So you might want to make more space in your life for these spiritual connections to come back to you. They are now. More purging of your friends list, more getting rid of people that you're not vibing with and not serving you. We have to learn how to let people come and go more freely. We're always trying to hold on to people in our journey. Learn to more flow with the changes, because as we're changing our frequency, the people around us are going to change. Rosa Patterson, oh, I'm sending you crazy love. Make sure that if you guys have ever got a card or healing service or class, or if you get a card today, or if you just watch my feeds, please take a minute to go review my page, because I'm working on that like a lot, like last week and this week. So make sure you guys leave a review too. Go review my videos. Give back something lovely. Rosa, pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. And you know what? When I was at a low frequency, my spiritual gifts were pretty much dormant. While I did have a little bit of psychic stuff going on, come on. As we're coming back into our regular frequencies and the earth is raising its frequency, we're coming more into tune with our spiritual gifts and abilities. So we're only beginning to see what we're going to be able to do, because this planet is moving up in frequency really fast. You can see this if you check out the Schumann resonance and the things going on with the energies. It's happening real fast around us. And we're really blossoming into ourselves again with our abilities. I'm sending so much love with this feed too. And I'm definitely always receiving the love back. I always am in a lot of gratitude for the support and people I have around me on this journey, because I really couldn't do these videos without it. It's very hard for me to push out of my comfort zone and get on live in the first place. A lot of people will tell you that trying to do lives are not that easy. Iris. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? It's an important time to look at these triggers too. We got a lot of these from our parents, right? We got a lot of this programming. Maybe the same things trigger you. You're noticing patterns in this. Go deeper. When things are upsetting you, or you're having hard lessons that you don't like, go within and figure out why you're getting this lesson. A lot of people get hung up on the lesson and any negativity. Try to go within. Everything really is a mirror of what's going on with you internally. I always say, if you guys are having drama in your world, or a lot of experiences you're not liking manifesting, make sure you guys are meditating more. It clears you as a channel. It stills your mind. It zens you out, right? You're not going to have that overthinking. You're going to have a still mind. You're going to have clear energy. Gets rid of any negativity, but it charges you with cosmic energy. At the least, everyone should meditate 20 minutes a day. Doing this ascension. I'm sorry, it's how you connect back to space. You are a receiver, right? You may want to be hooking up more galactically. So make sure you guys are meditating. A lot of people say they can't. When I was asleep going through the matrix, I couldn't. My mind was too crazy at that point, right? There are a lot of things that you can do that are meditative. You can exercise, right? That'll help clear your energy, still your mind. Same kind of effects, right? You could have sex with the right person and it could clear your energy, the same as a meditation. You could be, like I said, exercising. You could be making grids, playing with crystals, doing meditative type of experiences. You could just be laying around listening to binaural beats. A lot of that stuff will have the same effect too. I said it's like having the universe on speed dial when you meditate. It's like calling the universe on the phone, right? Right now we're just running around and all focused on ourselves, but if you stop and you meditate, it's like having a one-on-one phone call with consciousness. So very powerful information can come through, messages, things like that. It's very powerful. Terry Eddy. A lot of people are clearly still in karmic lessons. We can see it looking at the collective, with a lot of people still content on poisoning humanity, harming one another, and things like that. It's important to remember that while we're doing this planetary ascension, and the negative will ascend with us. I'm sorry, we have very real light and dark issues in the fourth and fifth dimensional that are my concern. It's really important to remember that the ones that are service to self are being removed from this planet slowly, and that only service to other souls incarnated into here after like the 70s, it was all service to other souls that were sent here on some level, and the ones that are harming humanity are leaving this experience. So, Terry. Min taken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. That really is what the 144,000 number is the original light workers that came here to teach this ascension back at the beginning of the cycle. And it's really come full circle for us, and this liberation is really in sight. You guys should be feeling a soul pull to be elsewhere. To be elsewhere. Maybe you're sick of this planet. Maybe you feel like it's just too much work and you can't handle it. Maybe you're feeling a longing for love or for real connection because you're missing that. On whatever level, your soul is being called home right now. You guys are only finding my video from a vibrational calling that is being put out for you through me, through my video too. So you're being pulled home in whatever regard. Lisa Prado. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Yes, we need to adventure more. I know a lot of people can't just run away across the planet like me because of their lives and things that they have, right? But you guys can adventure more where you live. There are parks you've never been to in the city you live in. There are outdoor places you could go explore. There are new experiences you could be having. So we tend to like, if you're like me, I like a lot of stability. I like routine. I like everything the same on a loop every day with my mission, right? Just no disturbances. I want it exactly the same every day in a loop, and I'm cool with that. But we don't learn and grow that much. We need to have new experiences. So this is a journey where you're experiencing yourself, but the universe is experiencing itself too through you too. And the universe doesn't want to be a slave in Prison Planet getting poisoned by Big Pharma and miserable in life and sick. The universe doesn't want to experience that, just like you don't. The universe wants to actually create its dream life through you, its dream experience. It needs you to experience itself. And it wants you to go create your dream life. It wants you to go manifest winning the lotto and going and traveling the world and seeing everywhere and just having a blissful time like a little kid would with no worries. So we really had to do new things. Yes, I'm sorry. Your house, your prison cell. Your paradigm, your prison cell. That's where you're comfortable too, right? We always stay in our bubble, in our houses, familiar yet? So we need to get outside of our comfort zone. We need to go have new experiences. I saw someone skydive on our group wall, and I couldn't begin to tell you how crazy I could feel their energy was through that picture they posted, or whatever. Go out and do your bucket list. Yes, and don't let money gauge what you're trying to do, because people will tell you, like, I can't travel to Tibet, I don't have any money. Yes, first you put out the vibration for it, and then it comes to you. So we tend to block ourselves like, oh, I don't have money to do that, I'm never going anywhere, I'm not doing this. Start to daydream about places you would visit, things you would experience, new things you want to do. The universe will make it happen in a minute. Don't forget, you're not alone having these experiences. The universe is doing it with you. So it wants to have a better time. More daydreaming. This week is all about tuning in through meditation, our dreams, astral travel, and telepathy. It is also our week to rest. You guys should feel zened out with this energy. We've been getting kicked around a lot with these space storms and all the crazy stuff astrologically. You guys should be feeling calm, like you guys can sleep really good this week usually. I know you're having more vivid dreams, but you're getting better sleep than you will when that full moon comes. So we're feeling like a week of rest right now. Take advantage of it. More self-care. Brittany Kerner, Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Yeah, we're learning how to fly. This is our really ashes. I keep putting tons of Phoenix posts up, right? This is our burn to ashes moment, but it's not just a one-time process. We're continually getting stripped away, layer upon layer of negative energies in our life that are not serving us. So it's a stripping away process. A lot of people are feeling that this new light body is coming at a cost, and we keep getting burnt to ashes, and we're kind of getting reshaped and remolded right now. So it's very hard on your body. A lot of people are having ascension symptoms. If you're having ascension symptoms, don't be like my boyfriend, where he has things on a soul level that he has to deal with, and then he's making himself sick by not releasing these things. If you're feeling a lot of ascension symptoms, try to release more of your past experiences and try to see the bigger picture with things. Desiree, perfect. Even if, see, people don't understand that we need karma and dharma to balance the energies here, that we just want to learn and grow as a soul, that we needed, that even though we were volunteers as starseeds coming into this planet, we took on the worst karma, especially those that will be in spiritual unions, like the soulmates and twin flame labels, because we had to take on more karmic lessons. So while we might have had no karma, you can't just come to this planet with no karma. You would not learn as a soul. So we had to take on certain negative and positive karmas on this journey. The initiation, Desiree. Rite of passage. You're going somewhere sacred, aren't we? It's just crazy how we even have connected on this journey and hung out, and we're definitely going to hang out again soon in June at Stonehenge. I hope you asked your boyfriend, and I'm really looking forward to it because I know you and me have been doing so much growing and learning and leveling up that when we come back together, it's going to be like hanging out with different people almost, so I'm real excited about it. Make sure that you're manifesting Stonehenge in June. All you have to do is lay around and daydream about it, start posting Stonehenge pics, start looking at them. That's how I manifested my way here. Start to put the vibes out for it. The universe will hook you up too. We saved hella cash on our last mission excursion there. And the universe will really help you make it happen in a costly kind of way too if you keep putting the vibes out for it. Tanya Blaha, Plumeria. Creating heaven on earth, it's happening. It really is. And as we're doing this healing journey, the higher dimensions are coming more into focus. And we really had to learn how connected we are. You have so much assistance to you for this ascension all around you from the other realms. Like, it's very powerful. We tend to forget that. I felt real alone in level 500 this morning, which is just ludicrous to even play those silly kind of pouting child games, right? But if you know me, it's me. So I'm just feeling like level 500 and I refuse to do my mission, right? Just doing my usual little tantrum. But that couldn't be farther from the truth. You know that. You know that we have these crazy enlightened energies helping us with every step of this ascension. So just know that we're so connected to these other realms and we have so much help. Kelly Jacobs with a Y, perfect. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Perfect. Can you mother Angela too? We all have this divine feminine and masculine kind of rift in us. Welcome to Earth. Here are your parents. They're asleep and probably can't connect to you on the levels that you need as a child, but have fun. So we're doing a lot of healing with the divine feminine. It's okay. I see that a lot of this feed is women, that in a lot of my groups, it's like 90% women, and when we can come together as friends and light workers, that we're healing our connection with the divine feminine on every level, just becoming better friends and having a lot of female light workers around us. It's really good for healing the divine feminine. On the other note, something I forgot to say, be kind to the divine masculine. There's a lot of astrological contingent going on with them right now. Be understanding of what they're going through astrologically this week. Katie Kapasar, good. No, wait, postpone. Don't make any huge decisions right now. I agree with that. I'm working on my ascension, so I don't want to make too big of moves right now with my own life. Me and Vanessa talked about it, and we decided we're not making plans past a year ever in this. We're doing a planetary ascension. Like, seriously, I'm not going to make a 5 and 10 year plan and work hard towards those goals and work a year into it and make this planetary ascension. So, I mean, I don't think we should be making these long-term plans. We should be in the now with more short-term kind of goals. In 3D, they want you to do a 50-year mortgage plan. They want you to do these long-term commitments, right? Well, with 5D, you should be in the now and focused on more short-term goals. Deborah Williams, hello, priestess, perfect. We have the most powerful energy on this feed that a lot of people don't realize because we're very disconnected, not being able to remember who we are, but I guarantee that we have the most powerful energy with all the light workers on this feed, and it is amazing. You know you're a priestess, you're being called to step up and lead, and I look at it like I didn't want to be a teacher, okay? You guys know this. I would give you every excuse I could do my news feeds and things. I can do the feeds, but I would be like, I can't teach. I'm not ready. I need more. I need more time to heal. I just was like totally against it and resistant to it. You guys know that, right? But I'm sorry. You guys are all going to be called as leaders, and you're being shaped into that right now. I know that there might be a disconnect if you guys are watching this and you're like thinking, I'm not a leader. Like, you're probably an empath and don't even want to be around people. You're probably thinking, I'm not a leader. Yes, you are. And you're going to lead just by having a different type of energy that people are going to look up to you. That's why people are comfortable coming to you and telling you all their problems and their life, everything about them, right? They can just open up to you. It's because you have a different type of energy. So I look at this whole feed as like, we're getting trained to take on those leader roles as teachers and healers in whatever regard. Let's see. Tiki Katoki. Definitely trying to heal the earth. I'm an earth sign, so I'm always really connected to the earth too. I'm very sensitive to the earth's energies too. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. And you know what? There's deep healing going on with the planet too, because I'm right here checking in from Illuminati Island in England, and this is where the heart chakra is, and you can tell the earth has been going through some crazy purging the past few months here on every level. So the earth is going through this ascension and transformation too. So I guess this might be like the 7-year tribulation they talk about in the Bible, which would have been a time of distress related to the weather. You can look at that as a natural cleansing cycle the earth is kind of going through. This is definitely a time of great transformation. Moonchild, hello love. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Yeah, message of the day. We're working too hard and we're not enjoying what we're trying to build on the way up. If you feel like your life is at rock bottom and you just have so much work to do, congratulations. The rest of the planet better too. Because the ones that are in ego, thinking everything's going great still, great, they're doing great materially, everything's going great, they're still in for a rude awakening. So, if you were at ground zero, rock bottom, if you feel your life has fallen in, that is perfect. That is where you need to be to build. So I have more concern about the people in 3D that think everything's going great, lost in the illusion. If you were at ground zero, it's right where you need to be to rebuild right now. Jenny Bruce. Jenny. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. And yes, we need to realize that we're not going to do this so much as light workers. The universe is doing it. And we're meant to observe. We are meant to stand witness to these events as the impartial observer of truth and what is happening during this transition on every level. We have to remember that we're all part of a divine plan. Just as we made our life plan expert level, we did it all synchronized with the whole. Ginny Gibson, hello. Sending crazy love. The ever unfolding rose. Cracked opening is happening for you, not to you. We don't understand this process. We go through this process where we go through some type of heart chakra trauma. It could have been childhood trauma. It could have been losing someone that you loved. It could have been relationships that didn't go so good. On whatever level, we have to go through this process where we basically break our heart chakra in order for it to expand and open to unconditional love on every level. So that is the chakra most affected through this process that we most have to heal. Work on doing more heart chakra healing work. Like I'm always saying, I had to come to the UK to be able to work with these heart chakra frequencies because of the work that I do, because I do so much past life work and I do a lot of heart chakra healing based stuff and things like that, so I really needed to be on these frequencies. But the good thing is I'm always channeling that energy out for these feeds, so it's really good for your heart chakra. More heart chakra work. Erin Elizabeth, play! I'm coming to play with you too after this video, I can't wait. I've been having an amazing time. I put it on my Sparks of Divine Light healing wall, but we got approved for our UK wedding we're doing, and we're going to get married shortly here, so I'm making huge shifts and, you know, bypassing huge obstacles because we know this country is in the middle of a political immigration type of crisis. If they aren't yet, they will be with Brexit. If they aren't yet, they will be. And they have a lot going on pertaining to these issues. So our paperwork went through real smooth. I'm celebrating. I'm feeling amazing. I'm coming to play with my friends. I've never felt better energetically. I just took a few days off too, and I've been spending more time hanging out by myself. I've been kind of secluding myself and spending more time alone, more time meditating, more time, you know, just by myself hanging out. Play, Erin. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. This is what I'm working on today. I'm much too serious from when I first woke up in the morning about my mission and what it is I'm doing here and the obstacles that I have to kind of bypass, because I've been moving mountains in my reality that are supposed to be for the good of humanity on whatever level. So this stuff is very hard that we're going through as light workers. But don't forget how to play. Have fun. We're going to lift up that grid a lot more when we're high vibe and having fun. So more fun time. Barbara Brown, trust your path. You're always right where you should be. I'm in this astrology group this morning, right? I tell my friends I'm hanging out in some astrology group. I just added a bunch of groups so I can hang out, right? Share my videos, whatever. So I'm in this astrology group and they're having an interesting conversation about Aquarius guys and they're dropping stuff. And you know I have an Aquarius boyfriend, so I'm on this post and I'm reading the comments for fun because they're quite entertaining. It's like a lot of people really into astrology. And they're like, well, how do I get this guy to like me? How about if it's meant to be, it'll be? And people get really hung up on the wrong people around here, trying to get them back, trying to get them to be with them, trying to force things that aren't meant to be. Trust your path. On whatever level, you're always right where you should be, you're with whoever you should be, and you're always learning with the same people you should be around. So trust your path. It's going to lead to love. If you haven't gotten there yet, if you haven't found the one that is on the same frequency with you, that you can just be in your own little world with, then it will happen. Trust the process, and that it's all going to lead to love and oneness. So I know we have a lot of different journeys and experiences. It's leading to the same place. Complete love, unconditional love, oneness. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Make bigger changes. The universe is always supporting you. A lot of people have a negative outlook, like they're blaming maybe God. 3D perspective, right? Everything's God's fault. 3D victim perspective. Everything must be God's fault. Torture and humanity, number one. Or they will think that the universe is out to get them, that everyone is bad, right? Everyone is bad. Everyone is doing this to me. And then when you have that victim mentality, it makes the universe like that. So I like to, in my reality, we're all different. I like to believe that the universe is always trying to conspire to create miracles and magic for me, and that everything's going amazing, and that the universe actually has my back and is aligned with me. So our shift in perspective can really do a lot for us, right? If we are the victim, then we'll become that. The universe will do that for us, right? And when we're empowered and we're living our truth, the universe is going to be aligned with us on whatever level. It's all about our perspective. So, Barbara, the age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. We need to remember who we are today. It's all about remembering how powerful we are. That theoretically, we're the 144,000 ascended masters that came to shift this planet into higher dimensions with nothing but our energy and vibrational frequency. And that's about it. That's powerful. That's as powerful as you can get. The spiritual work that we're doing. We chose very hard karmic lessons that were not even our own a lot of the time, and we came here and we're cleansing the bloodlines of our families through healing these things and getting rid of them, and this is very hard sacred work. Shelby Jean. Birthing in a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Yes, I'm going to help you with your paperwork like you guys helped me with all mine, or are helping me, right? And I'm going to help you manifest that to get through, and then you'll have a lot of time to focus on your healing and what you're doing with your kids, because you know conscious parenting takes up a lot of time and is very hard. So I'm going to help you manifest this stuff. Start to think of new realities like that. It could just be a new reality. You could just shift into that reality. So just stay really positive about it. Jessica Aspen Shade. Share your voice. It doesn't just do us any good if I'm speaking my truth. We all have to in this. Yes, we're all going to have to play a role in this to come together to do this. So like I said in my earlier feed in my group, that we're really comfortable hiding in these places and not showing who we are. That's why you guys better believe that there are light workers spread all throughout this matrix in places that you couldn't even grasp, like the political systems, the courts, the legal systems, placed all throughout this matrix. And a lot of these light workers stay hidden, right? We're masters of disguise. We can come take on these roles and hide within them. So just know that there are light workers everywhere coming together. We need to all speak up. We need to find our voice to do this, because the truth is the gateway that we need to progress into the fifth dimension. Every chakra aligns with a density. So the throat chakra is the fifth dimension. We need to speak the truth, or we become closed to that dimension. More truth. When we don't speak at all, it's awful for your throat chakra. If you ever have that shitty relationship, the empath narcissist, right? And you'll just learn to not say anything, right? If you're the empath, you may learn to not speak your mind real fast, right? That's even worse, when we don't speak our truth. That's actually worse than lying, pretty much, because it does the same thing. It really does. It's the same thing. So speak your truth too. We get really comfortable with just keeping our opinions to ourselves around our family members, bad relationships, things like that. Speak your truth. It's liberating. I think we're afraid that if we speak our truth, people will run away or not want to be around us. Perfect. Speak your truth. The negative people will vibrate away from you. They can't stand in that power. They can't stand in the truth, right? So speak your truth more. It will liberate you. Megan Carmichael. Yes, if you have been pondering something lately, the question is yes. Let's see. Lori Miller. The Crumbling. Yep, it's where we're at today. We're entering some intense energy, I heard. I was like, check, check. Well aware. Check, check. We're entering intense energy to get ready for this moon. So a lot of people are feeling this crumbling. We're seeing it in the news. Go turn on the news. The politics look like they're crumbling too, so don't feel too bad. What are you holding on to? Understand that if things are falling in around you or crumbling, that is a powerful energy. It's also creating new pathways, new possibilities. So we get stuck, you know, with tunnel vision, like my world's crumbling in, not seeing the bigger picture. Embrace it. This is all very temporary for us, where we're at, I assure you. Nicole Goddard. Oh yeah, you guys better be leaders. I can't deal with you either. You guys are really going to play an important role. We have a lot of time with what we're doing, and we're all just getting shaped into where we need to be energetically, and I'm telling you that I'm playing a big role in this too, with what I'm doing with my mission, just with these videos and the people that are coming and finding me. You know, it could just be one time someone came across my video and is watching it, but I'm playing a role in their story now. And as these light workers are coming to find me, I'm coming into your reality. I'm playing a role in your story just through the video work I'm doing. That's pretty powerful too. So just know that, yes, I am helping with this ascension, and these feeds are helping reprogram me included and everyone on them to be stepping into these roles. We're basically getting shaped into these leadership, healer roles, teacher roles, whatever it is. We came with this ancient wisdom as these ascended masters, and the problem is that we're trying to wake up 3D people to our 6-dimensional level with our teachings and our messages and our words, and a lot of people are not ready to perceive those frequencies yet because of where they're at vibrationally. But we're still planting powerful seeds in what we're doing. So some people, you guys might just feel like you're talking to a brick wall. You probably are, but you're planting a seed that is going to expand their consciousness in some regard. So Nicole, you are answering the call. What is your soul calling you to do? On whatever level, I always say this, we came here answering a calling that was very powerful, and that's what led us here. But what is your soul pulling you to do now that you are here? Now that you've gotten past, you know, the karmic experiences and you have this blank slate to do your mission, what is your soul pulling you to do? I get crazy chills doing these videos too. I can just feel the energy so crazy as I'm channeling it. And, you know, I'm translating it into words and I'm just kind of channeling it, but I can feel the craziest energy too around any of my feeds or when I'm doing any type of this spiritual work. It's supposed to be confirmation. If you guys are feeling cold suddenly, goosebumps, maybe all the hairs on your arm are standing up, that is the universe telling you to pay attention. So I remember going to like this medium and I had the craziest chills. It was like the universe's way of showing you, look, yes, it's like confirmation. I know my friend Emily calls them truth bumps. Alicia Matterson, trust the niggle. Trust your intuition. What is the niggle field trying to tell you? I said this yesterday and I meant it. That if you're following the politicians and the world leaders, they will lead you to slaughter. Yes, they will sell you GMO food, have you full of vaccines, healthcare, and they'll kill you. So you need to follow your intuition with this. We're basically in this crazy spiritual labyrinth training program, I always call it, right? Follow your internal compass. It will never lead you astray. So we need to follow ourselves within. I told my boyfriend the problem with their religions is they teach you that God is outside of you, that you're searching for things outside of yourself, right? You're searching in other people, wherever. You need to go within. They do that to, you know, make things backwards from what we should be doing around here. Carlton Griffin, good morning. Fill up your well. Retreat, rest, refuel. I'm sorry, you guys are not in a condition to be saving everyone right now. You need to save yourselves first. That's really where we need to start, because if I change my reality and make it better, and you do the same, it comes together on a collective level. So I'm not going to really change your world so much, right? I can't really go change your reality. You have to. So we need to start with ourselves. We can't change everyone else's reality, even though we want to. But we can change ours, and that's powerful. More rest, more self-care, more self-love. Larissa Bates, no. Council of Light, yes. This should be familiar to you when you hear these words, when you hear words like Galactic Federation, Councils of Light, things like that. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Lena Carriage, hello, it's amazing energy, I'm feeling good, it's amazing to connect with you guys, and I want to say thank you for the beautiful energy exchange too that you guys are also part of right now. Lena Carriage, awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. I told people earlier that we're vibrational beings, so someone else's energy is going to affect us. Yes, it doesn't matter if I'm on live feed, it's going to have the same effect as if you were sitting in person with me. And so, you know, if I'm on point energetically, hopefully I'm upgrading you guys and giving you more high frequency energy. But the reverse is said for toxic people too. So you guys could just be watching a story on the news, television, and that's going to influence your energy and how you're vibrating. So make sure you guys are only taking good things into your consciousness on whatever level, and that you guys are ditching the toxic programming, toxic people. Dana Shipman, amazing. Get grounded. That's what I'm going to do after this. I'm so ungrounded today, but usually that's good. I like to feel like I'm floating around or whatever. But we need to work on grounding these energies. We really had to get grounded more. There's too much where yesterday it was so high frequency and then today it goes up and down the energies. We need to really learn how to stabilize our vibration and ground more. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Yes, we need to be on the Earth's frequencies. The Earth is doing this planetary ascension, and so are we. So the Earth is probably going to do a better job with this ascension, since, you know, we're kind of in a different environment. We might want to be on the Earth's frequencies, because they're always higher than ours. More nature. Let's see. Janae Green. Soul family, it's everything I'm about right now. Using my videos and my mission to put out this calling to gather the light workers back to me to do this ascension. We need to come back into oneness. We need to be coming together on these frequencies on whatever level. Call in your tribe. You don't need to do it alone. Like I said, the best way to find your soulmates and your soul tribe is to get rid of the people on your Facebook page and in your life that you're not vibing with. That space is already full. Sorry, you need to empty it out for something new to vibrate into it. So make sure you guys are purging out the old. We don't get anything new till we get rid of the old ever. Melanie Kahn. Boundaries. Everything we're working on as empaths, that a lot of times we were people pleasing and doing things that weren't good for our soul. It could have just been going to lunch with your family when you didn't feel like it, or saying you would go out with your friend for drinks when you really didn't want to, or whatever it was. More boundaries. If you feel like saying no, say no, because that is your intuition. And if we silence it, if we don't listen to our intuition, it will become harder and harder to hear. That's why so many people are so disconnected from themselves. So follow your intuition more with better boundaries. I have to create really good boundaries because of my job. I have a lot of people that will, first off, come to my inbox on a daily basis. A lot of people are not very respectful of boundaries, right? There could be people that are asleep. They're just not respectful of your boundaries. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, where there are a lot of people that are just not respectful of your energy and your space. So I have to be very firm in my boundaries when I'm dealing with people, because they're not going to be. There are people that just are comfortable taking. They never have boundaries. Trust me, I know you know people like that. So we need to have really good boundaries. Because trust me, other people won't have any when it comes to you often. Susan Elizabeth, I love it. Good, you're aligning your life. We are aligning our life with the new energies. So as this planet is shifting up in vibrational frequencies, we are aligning better and better with the energies. We were doing awful in the dense energies. I don't care who you were on this path. As starseeds, we do not do good on low frequencies that are so dense. We're going to do amazing as we shift into the future of humanity vibrationally. So you're aligning your life. Get rid of anything no longer in alignment with who you are. See, Melanie Leal. Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Like I said, yes, we're the teachers. I didn't want to be one. I'm not a teacher, right? Oh my God, I had to get on live feed, right? Are you kidding me? No, but we really are. And we're going to be moving forward into those roles more and more as we're doing this ascension. Lee Sissio. I can't say it good though. So Leah, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Yeah, we need to get a grip on this mental aspect of the things we're thinking about anyway, because you know what? Sometimes we're thinking about things we don't want to see happen when we have these big choices we're doing or whatever. And on whatever level, we keep creating the things we don't want. We need to really only think about things that we want to create and manifest, and we need to get a grip on our thinking. More work on your mind and your thoughts. It takes work to do this. Let's see. Shelly Ross, thank you. Akashic. Your guidance is divinely guided, and it really is. You know, I told my boyfriend that he's lucky with me because I'm a channel. And my messages are very obvious, right? I'm like, hi, here's your card and here's your message. But the universe is always communicating with us through the matrix, through synchronicity, through symbolism, through all these things. And sometimes the messages aren't that obvious around you. I was always having like my family members send me messages from the other realm and not noticing for a long time when I was asleep, right? So sometimes the messages are obvious, sometimes they're not so obvious, but just know the universe is always communicating with you through the people around you, the experiences you're going through. Johnny Brugier, Starseed's reunion on this feed, right? We're having a Starseed reunion. What lights you up? That is what we are going to do. We're going to light up. And in doing that, we're going to go ahead and put this planet into higher dimensions by lighting up humanity on every level. Darkness seems to be contagious, right? You could have someone having a really bad day and they go be negative to someone and it creates this negative ripple effect. The same is true for light. It's highly contagious. More light. We need to turn the light levels up in this place. If we can hold more light, if we can shine brighter, we're bringing up that grid and bringing up all of humanity in one shot. Stacy Veld, good. Warrior. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? We need to let go of fear. First off, I think that fear that we're so pumped full of comes from us not knowing who we are, right? We believe we're these shitty, limited human roles. We need to understand who we are, because I think that we would let go of fear completely and we would understand how powerful we are again and what we're capable of, and you know, how we can just do this easily. So we have so much fear still. Know who you are. Know who you are. The fear antidote. Roseanne Canellara, Pleiades, Pleiadian Starseed, Double Mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And we came from a lot of places as one consciousness group, because, you know, I believe we share one consciousness group. That's how we're finding each other and vibrating on the same frequencies. We share an oversoul piece. So just really connect with the Pleiades, anything blue star, Syrian. Gail, good. Breaking the chains. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future, and liberating ourselves now and changing, we're rewriting our future. So what it looked like is humanity was locked into this shitty future karmically where they destroy themselves and the planet probably. And we came and we're inserted in these places. And us just healing is rewriting the future for humanity on every level. So just keep focused on your healing paths. Nanina Lorraine, hi. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives is everything we're doing here. Through liberating others, we liberate ourselves and vice versa. Let's see. Katherine Mckernon. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hit, Soul Tribe. This looks just like Stonehenge too, the card. So I really love it too, because I'm putting out a vibrational calling like I do with my videos to pull you guys to me. I'm going to do the same thing for Stonehenge in June. I'm putting out a crazy vibrational calling, and you guys better feel these soul pulls on every level of your being. So I'm putting out a vibrational calling too for the rest of my soul tribe to come meet me at Stonehenge in June, so we can kind of absorb these amazing energies, and it's working. Find your soul tribe. Liz Broden, happy birthday. It's an amazing day for that. Keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. So many we can barely grasp just from this cycle. It's insane. You have so much help from the other realm. This is temporary, what we're going through. You are a warrior. Remember this too, right? We're having our little warrior moment where we're having to get through a lot of debris energetically, clearing stuff, healing, purging on loop, right? Remember, you are a warrior. Tori Kirkland, Inner Temple. Devotion, tune into the porthole of your heart. Yes, you're like a radio receiver, I'm always saying. And if you want to connect to higher dimensions, you're going to need your heart chakra open like a little receiver to those places. More heart chakra work. It's everything I'm working on around here too with everyone. I know that for a fact. Humanity really got affected in the heart chakra and the sacral on every level just from the dynamics here. Karen Elferson. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? That's what it does. When we're inauthentic, it just shines. It dims who we are, right? They want us all wearing the same uniforms, outfits. They would love us to be 9-to-5 prison robots like AIs, right? Just doing their slave labor and everyone the same, right? That's why you see with like fashion and things coming out, they want everyone to dress and look the same. They want you to lose your individuality. Well, your individuality is what makes you shine. It's what makes you who you are. And you're never going to experience this person again. So shine brighter. Don't let the world put your shine out. There are very real forces as you're rising that would love to see you fail at this. I'm not going to lie. That as we're working to heal the planet, there's very real forces that are clearly working to destroy it, right? Just as hard as we're working, they're pumping more flu shots out, whatever it is. So just keep on rising, keep on shining. If people are not helping you elevate and grow spiritually, get rid of them. So I had some amazing, family members, but they probably just weren't the best for what I'm trying to do for Ascension. And I had to become lighter. I had to do some purging in my life and get rid of people so I have room for more authentic relationships, because those people are really holding a lot of dead space. Get rid of anyone who is putting your shine out, draining your energy, not reciprocating. This is a beautiful energy exchange. You guys are sending me love, I'm sending you high vibe energy, and to me it's a very even energy exchange. Get rid of the people that are always coming to you for you to do all this, give them advice, save you, that aren't there when you need them. Friendships should be reciprocated, just like relationships on whatever level. So a lot of times as empaths, a lot of our problems stem from us pouring our energy into empty vortexes. You can look at the narcissism as an empty vortex. You could fill that person with infinite energy and they would just suck it out of you, not changing anything, and you would just become depleted and they take your power. So we need to have these even energy exchanges. If we were honest and true to ourselves, we wouldn't put up with that lack of love. It was through us not loving ourselves that we manifested these situations. So look for more even energy exchanges with everything you're doing, whether it's your friends, family, people around you. Look for people that are putting just as much energy into you as you're putting into them on whatever level. So we have a lot of people that are very draining and they always want us to do everything and we're always trying to please them. Make sure that they're reciprocating these relationships with you too. I'm going to go on that note, but I'm here for activations. If you didn't get a card, you guys know my Akashic readings are much different. I do past life and future probabilities. If you guys got a card or ever have, make sure you review my page too. The link is above if you need me. I'm going to be working on my site all day. So if you need me, I always get right back to you as soon as you purchase something too. So I'm here throughout the end of the week. I'm sending you guys a ton of love and light. Vibrate higher. Ditch the toxic people that are not good for you, leveling up spiritually, the ones holding you back, the people that are not awakening, because your world should be consisting of those 144,000 light workers that are now coming to find you based on your vibrational frequency. When we were at low densities, we couldn't find each other. We were shut off as receivers. Now we're vibrating amazing and we're coming back into galactic frequencies. And as that's happening, things are shifting and we're drawing that consciousness group of souls back to us, and we might need more space. Like I said, you only have 5,000 slots on your Facebook page and probably half of it is filled up with non-light workers. I don't know where you guys are going to fit these 144,000 light workers on your friend list. You guys better get to work. More purging, more purifying. You'll feel a lot better afterwards. A lot of people are just always hanging on. Like, I know Mike, he has like every ex-girlfriend he ever dated on his Facebook page. And when I was using it to do videos, I was just thinking, oh God, that's awful energetically. Like, it really is. So purge your Facebook pages out, get rid of toxic people, really try to lighten yourself for this next storm that's coming next week, because it's going to be really powerful and you guys really don't want to deal with the drama and any low vibe toxic people. Go ahead and purge them out now, and you'll feel a lot better the next storm when you're able to manifest a lot better. We don't realize that toxic negative people ruin our manifesting. Yes. You could live like with a toxic parent or something, and their low vibe frequency is just gonna weigh down what you're trying to do, what you're trying to manifest. So I always have, like, I had this old friend, she would say she was broke every day all the time, and it could have been true, but we shouldn't be enforcing the things we didn't like. And I would notice that it would really affect my manifesting being around this person. So toxic people are having an effect on our energy and the things that we're trying to manifest and create. We really had to ditch them to vibe higher. And sending you guys lots of love and light.